need to respect an elder. He said they are right, just as you have individual rights today. Please.
That's the problem with your generation.
No.
You guys will suffer and die
God in heaven is not
respect.
smiling.
Oh, you don't think respect is okay? You think you can
Not on my life. Not on my life. I won't respect you if you are a threat to my life.
Exactly.
No, you can't tell me to be respectful.
The older generation are threats to your life.
Yes.
The Gen Zs are threats to us.
Welcome to Skinny Boy and Intimidated. Thank you for joining me. My name is Skinny Boy. I've been in this country for about 24 years. I'm Liberian. And to all my Africans, I need you to hit that like and subscribe button and tell me exactly where you are from. Let me ask you a question. Are our parents always right? See, growing up, I felt like our parents always felt that they were right. There was nothing we could do to please them unless you was an engineer, doctor, or a lawyer, which is why I'm an engineer. You know I couldn't disappoint. But there were some times they disrespected us. There were some times we felt as if they didn't really listen to us and it wasn't fair. Yes, I understand you're older than me, but why does that give you the right to disrespect me? So without further ado, let's get it. I can already tell you right now that man is, I feel like you do not negotiate nothing with him. Whatever he says goes. But let's play this clip.
Respect is a right.
I didn't like the intro, okay? Face to face.
Please step forward if you agree with the prompt.
What an elder sees sitting down, a young man can't see standing on an Iroko tree.
There's no youth, except that youth wants to be playing with fire, that should argue this statement that what an elder sees, they will never see. I was once your age, and I'm glad you agree. Your counterparts didn't come out. I just wonder what they're going to say. Listen, when I was your age and my parents were telling me a few things, I didn't see it. But now I'm older. I see they were damn right.
So, you know, I do agree with this statement. There are some things our parents do have a hindsight, and because it's based off that experience, so they know the things that will probably happen. So they try to protect us from it. So yeah, I kind of understand that.
I feel like that adage talks more about experience. Because of how much years you've spent on Earth, there are things that you've experienced firsthand that we still theorize. But because, you know, experience is the best teacher. If it teaches you once, you know, that is the lesson is constant. If you try it 10 times, you're going to come back to the same conclusion. Who has more experience better than the people that are older than us? So I totally agree with that submission.
It's an idiomatic expression. Yeah, the father may not be as tall as anything, but his experience is telling you that what he's seeing in the future, if you are not careful, it will befall you.
Many things that is in the...
There is a saying, a scripture, where there is no vision, the people perish. And I believe the young, sometimes we don't see past of what's in front of us. And our parents, they're like, listen, the road that you're headed right now could lead you down the wrong path. So yeah.
The Bible or Quran, and yet is experience of the past, the thing that other people, other generations, they put down to us. Had it been those books are not there, we could have been living like animals. There will not be orderliness.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
That thing the elder is seeing sitting down, we will use drone and helicopter to see that same thing. Because I truly believe experience does not come with age. Anybody can have experience if you make action, you take moves. And I also believe experience goes both ways. Like can also be reversed. The elders can also learn from us. We can also teach you things. So I don't feel you should let your age make you arrogant.
For someone that is young, our brain is very active. These people.
You should not let your age make you arrogant. My boy's spitting. You know what? That is a damn good point. He's basically saying, listen, your experience have, yes, you have learned a few things, but it may have hardened your decision because of your experience. So you may not see any routes to change because you're so stuck on this one thing. Man, I like that.
People are old. So you can't compare an old person with a young person. An old person does not know how to operate computer very, very well. Yes. You understand me?
I have.
So even the Bible says those who are meek at heart, who have the heart of a child, will be the ones to enter the gate of heaven. They're humble enough to learn from us too. So
What do you
also
want
goes
to
both
teach
ways.
us?
Hold on,
You
hold
can
on.
teach you anything, mommy. We teach you
Okay,
tech.
so
Give me,
let me take you up
give
on
me
that.
3 things.
Hold on.
No, let
Let them do
him
their
give me 3
talking.
things
No,
he
let them
wants
do
to
their
teach us.
talking.
Come on.
That's one of the example of the arrogance of the older generations. They talk about respect so much, but they actually don't practice what they preach. Because why would you tell me I can't?
Woo! Yes. 100%. 100%. Yo. They talk about respect so much, but they don't even respect us sometimes. We may have great ideas, but because we don't have that experience, they think is not a good idea, or we don't know anything. So yeah. I'm liking this.
Can't teach you anything. I feel respect should go both ways. She can also teach me something. Yes, I agree. But she doesn't actually believe I can teach her something. And I think that's like unjust.
Are you telling me, and I'm talking to you directly, that you don't ask your father and your mother for some kind of advice on some certain topics?
I agree.
Why do you do that?
I'm not saying they don't have.
Excuse me. I'm taking
don't
you,
get me wrong.
I'm not getting you wrong. You said that we shouldn't get arrogant and that what we see, you will use drone or whatever. So why didn't you use drone to ask your mommy or your daddy that, oh, there's this thing that I'm going through. What do you think? Do you understand?
That still applies to what I'm saying. I'm humble enough to ask my mother, my father for some certain topics of life. And
Why?
Because I believe they truly have the experience.
Do they?
And I believe I also have experience that they don't have.
We're not talking about we're not talking about your experience. With what an elder sees, right? So you believe that there's something they know ahead or they've experienced ahead. And so you humble yourself, you creep to them and say, hey, daddy, blah, blah, blah. And they advise you. Why?
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is that it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
Did we argue that we can't learn from you? I beautifully said. You're so brilliant.
Hey, she got a point, yo. She said, listen, that's not the argument. I didn't say we can't learn nothing from you. She just wants, Yo, I'm having so much fun because this is just bringing flashbacks to when I was a kid, man. This is good. This is good. I'm over here cheesing, bruh.
You're so smart, but there are 1 or 2 things that are not right. I'm not going to stand here and be battling words with you. If there's an obvious problem, there is a problem. So for you to go to your parents, your mommy and daddy, and ask them on a topic that your drone couldn't answer you, then I think we're right.
An elder is only an elder with his wealth of experience, and the experience is gotten over time, right? If the person is already maybe say 70 years old, he has spent 70 good years on earth, which means there are some things he probably experienced which may or may not apply to my situation, but it doesn't take away the fact that he has experienced them and they are valuable lessons for me to learn from them. Now, I just have to now use my discretion in knowing which one to accept, which one is going to follow my situation, and which one to reject.
The problem is that we're not disputing that you guys have a lot more lived experiences, is the fact that because a lot of older people tend to see the world in one particular way, and whenever they are giving advice, it comes out as a lot.
I just want to say to all my Africans, you are beautiful, bro. You are beautiful. Oh my God. Hold on. All right. To all my Africans, man, you are beautiful. Look at that. Oh my Lord. Just beautiful people, man. I just want to cry. I just want to cry.
A lot more haughty. It seems like whenever the older generation wants to speak to a younger person, the default, 70% of the time, default is condescension. You don't really know anything, so let me just help you along. I said the percentage. You guys have structures that you have already done. The experiences you have had are invaluable, okay? But if you are coming to me as, I know a lot more than you. Of course you know a lot more than me. You are older than me. That makes sense. Why are you making me feel like I'm stupid?
Maybe.
What makes you think we're making you
feel? That's how it comes out.
Exactly. That is exactly how it comes out at. Like, sometimes our parents, like, they make us feel as if we're dumb. And the thing about that is, when a kid starts to feel that way, we will not open up to you, just because every time I keep coming to you, you keep making me feel as if I'm dumb, and that's not the case. But that's how we feel. That's that's something I definitely experienced. Like, bro, like I can't come to you for anything because I already know it's going to come out to be into a huge issue when it doesn't have to be a huge issue.
As much as we feel like respect should go both ways, you should be able to talk to me as well as I should be able to talk to you. They have a thing with tones, right? They have a thing with approach. They have a thing with how do you talk to me? It doesn't take away the space of respect. Yeah, I'll give you respect, honestly, but the moment you start to make me feel like I probably need to be carrying you on my head, or maybe say I probably need to give you the same respect that I give maybe say God, then maybe say there's a problem.
It's like I said, the condescension, they come to you with like most.
The condescension, man. What? Sometimes they don't even have to say a word. It's just the look. I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm not listening. And then when you are done talking, I will destroy you. Oh man.
Sometimes it comes to you with a place of, oh yeah, I'm saying this and therefore it must be right. It might be right, right? But like, is it really that right?
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
Respect is a right. If you yourself will grow to become old, you need to respect an elder. It's their right, just as you have individual rights today. Please, because that person you're giving respect has also given respect to the elderly ones, the ones before him. Now it is his turn. And at this particular turn of his turn, you say you are not going to respect that person. Well, it's you and God that when we talk to you, you do not hear. You know you are disrespecting us, but because we know we are not going to lead you astray.
It just becomes the right. Just respect them, learn to walk. And that's why I said, you guys need to calm. Just learn to walk away. See them as grown babies and deal with them that way.
I don't believe
You don't want to
respect
believe his
is a
word.
right. I believe respect is earned.
You know, the word says, respect your parents, I think. I forgot the actual saying, but I'm pretty sure it's along those lines.
You don't be entitled to respect of anybody.
Okay. Don't push it too far.
Okay,
Don't push
wait,
it too far. Just hold on.
Every human being has a basic level of respect, actually. No matter who you are, as long as a human being, I believe you should be entitled to some form of respect. True, but there's a certain level of respect you should not be asking for when you've not earned it. Just because you're old or just because you've grown up, that does not necessarily instigate you get that respect from you. You shouldn't actually be entitled to it at the same time. So
I don't think respect is an issue of demand, is a norm. Simply because, whether you like it or not, you were brought into the world by these elders. It's just a problem that you people are feeling rebellious. You don't want to be talked to. You don't want to be...
Because I brought you into this world, you will give me respect. And that same respect that we do give our parents, it's what keeps us aligned. It's what keeps us on a straight path. And I know being young, sometimes we feel as if we know it all. We can do it all. But she's right. She's right in a way. But another thing, our parents also have to get to the point where, hey, listen, like, if you already consider me as an adult, talk to me in a respectful way. Take my take my opinions for consideration. Don't just lower me down. Don't just mock me. Don't just think I'm stupid. Because once that happened, there is a disconnect. Whatever you're saying to me, I'm not listening. And whatever I'm saying to you, you are not listening. So I don't know, guys. This is good. And I don't know which side to pick because I know what they're both saying, man. I know what they're both saying.
Remember now, these things vary. You find in a certain circle, there's a mutual understanding between an elder. So what if, I'm not saying her, what if she came from, she's now an elder, but what if she grew up when she was like you, from an abusive elder, and all she knew all her life till she grew up was shout, she'll pass it. That's where you people need to be smarter. And stop fight. Don't fight the system. You can't win that way. That's why we'll always be clashing. One person needs to get wiser. And if you guys are going to lead, then
both people need to get wiser. Parents need to find a way to talk to their kids. And kids need to understand, like, yes, what they're saying you may think is not right, but you need to respect them. And you need to be able to talk in a way that they can understand it.
try and just get wiser. You can't. And you see, where God beats all of you, you keep doing that, it will be I'm telling you, like, seriously, this is no debate. If you keep doing that, it's going to affect you one way or the other. That's the truth. Realize that maybe I was screaming on him as my son. Maybe that's my... my mother used to almost bash my head. And when I had kids, so it came from behind. But I know I had to grow out of it. So I know I watch my kids and I know that they're going to do better. Because they humbled themselves to learn better. There's all this rebellion. It's not going to take you guys anywhere. Mm-hmm. Your elders are your elders. Just deal with it. Mm. The Bible tells you that there's a way you deal with them. Sometimes we can be, I know what you're saying, but just try and realize that all these people, there are so many things elderly people would do to me, and even as elderly as I am, I still have people who are much, much older, and sometimes they can be a pain. But I look at them and I remember that I'm going to get to that place. And where I am right now, I won't want one child coming to, poke me.
I join my elders to say, respect is a right. We have some people within the Western culture here, if they want to greet their elder one, they prostrate.
That is a great take that she had, and that's a very smart lady. Let me continue.
Is he a god?
Oh yeah, Father
when
will
you
prostrate
for him, that is the culture. So it's a right. He is my elder. I can't just walk past him because I'm a Gen Z.
Even when that person is over demanding, because I understand, what you're about to say, like some people might be too edgy and all that, you still, because it's a right,
just
because of that gray hair,
leave the person.
You have to respect, even if that elder is becoming too edgy and too troublesome, just bear it, walk away, and ask God for the grace.
Oh man, what do you guys think? Our parents always right. Me personally, I feel like what that lady has said, like that gray hair, it commands respect. And no matter how mad we want to get, no matter like how much we know that they're wrong, we just have to bear it and take it because it's the smart thing to do. It's almost a way to control your emotions, because the one thing I always tell everyone on this channel, as a young adult, you have to be able to control your emotions. You have to. And there will be a time where people come in your life that just irks your soul and you want to shake them up. But you're like, you know what? I'm going to give you respect. I'm going to keep quiet. I'm going to keep pushing on. And that comes with wisdom. But hey, if you enjoyed this channel, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe button. Skinny Boy out.